Right now, I want to talk about a game that I'm very intrigued by, and that is Accounting Plus. William Pugh, you're from Crows, and, well, we all know Justin Roiland. You know why. Squanch Games.
Squanch Games.
So, Accounting Plus. This is one that you guys announced just the other day. This is coming to PlayStation VR. It's coming actually next Tuesday.
December 19th.
That's right, in the U.S.
December 19th.
That's right. Pre-order now, right?
A very ominous date.
Yeah.
Pre-order today.
Today. Buy now.
By December 19th.
Yeah, pre-order now. I want to look more like you, but I don't think I did a good job with my mic. Now I look like Gene, are you there? Gene.
You got to buy it.
Yeah,
December 19th.
December 19th. Pre-order. If you pre-order now, it's
15%
off. Where's
Very
the camera?
nice.
There it is.
Very nice.
15% off.
That's
if you order
good.
now, you save a couple bucks.
Yeah.
So I know we've got some actually footage of Accounting Plus running on PlayStation VR, so I want to check that out.
Yeah.
And I want to get you, gentlemen, to tell us a little bit about what we're seeing, because this one is really interesting.
Yeah.
So, accounting. I guess we're accounting here. Is this?
No, so this is the test. Like
Okay.
this is the test if you're even capable of accounting.
Okay.
So this is before the accounting even gets started.
You got the new game button, but yeah, you've got to be smart enough to play Accounting Plus, because Accounting Plus is for smart people who are developed, able to appreciate the art, which is Accounting Plus.
Very sophisticated field. I know that.
It is.
It is. It's you know, I mean, it's how the world moves is through accounting.
That's right.
How the world turns. And speaking of turning and rotating, like the world does.
Let's turn right on to our next point, which is...
No, whatever. I mean, you know, you can rotate. It's VR. It's like you rotate.
Okay. So the newest feature in Accounting Plus is the place... well, actually, it's the fact that the Continue headset has no gravity. We forgot to turn gravity on. If you throw your Continue headset away, you lose it forever. But if you know,
you just have to start the game over, basically.
Yeah. And when you start the game, you learn how to rotate, learn how to play, you get a trophy.
And so is this like a mini game here where you're trying to like clean your desk? Like what's going on?
Oh no, there's no gameplay.
There's no game here.
It's just do stuff and goof around.
This is really, you know, strange for me to see, because I'm assuming this cut. Well, whatever. No spoilers, right? So anyways, yeah, no, it's like, you know, this is your office, and then you're going into the...
Yeah, so in Accounting Plus, you go down levels of virtual reality. There's VR inside of VR inside of VR.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
And so in every level, there's a headset, and you put that on. And whoa, I don't know if we can show that on Sony TV. Please ignore that. Yeah, so you go down layers, and you meet a bunch of characters, and we'd like to say that your presence makes their lives better, but
yeah, you're kind of unwanted.
Yeah.
Tree guy here. He's not too thrilled to have you. This is actually the first moment in accounting where you realize things have gone awry. This is not what you were being prepped for. This is you went deeper, but not in the right direction.
We're still accounting here. We're definitely accountants.
Yeah, I mean, you're still an accountant, but you're not in the accounting. You're not in the right software. You're the right path. Something went wrong, and you do have guides that sort of are
trying to help you
out throughout the course of the experience. But they're doing their best from a remote location to sort of. You know, it's the equivalent of like trying to help your friend get to your house, and you're on the phone with them and they're driving and you're on your iPhone and you're like, no, so no, you have to go. You know, that's sort of happening in the game. That's what that phone is.
Got Bird TV in.
Yeah, there's Bird TV. Bird TV is great. If you take a minute to just watch some Bird TV when you get the game, pre-order it now. But when
you can get your head inside the birdhouse and watch the kind of TV that birds want to watch.
I mean, that's just bizarre. I'll say it.
Yeah, but we did a lot of research on birds. We had several books. For real, like Dom and the team, we bought several books, and we thought really hard and long about the kind of things birds would watch. So yeah, then this is the gang. There's a real rough gang. I mean, real rough and tumble type characters.
They're all horrible. but in their own way.
Yeah.
You do some naughty things to try to impress them, like maybe spray paint on a wall, maybe illegally download a movie.
Yeah, I mean, your goal here in this part of the game, which is way off the path here. You're really supposed to be doing accounting right now, but something's gone wrong. But your goal in this section of the game is to just join the gang. This is an initiation, and and you're there, and they're talking to you, and it's.
You got Rich Fulcher.
Yeah.
Scene,
Cassie Steele, Rich Fulcher. I think Vache's in here. My buddy Vache Panos. He's the voice of Slippery Stare for all you.
Oh yes, oh yes.
And then we've got I'm forgetting one person. Scott Chernoff, I think, is in here.
Yeah.
And Scott, you know him from I don't even know what. Screw you, Scott.
From something.
Cassie Steele, of course, Degrassi, and many other things. She's fucking amazing.
Oh, see, now you're picking up the brick and they're getting a bit worried.
Yeah,
they're not
brick
too
doesn't
happy
do
about
anything
that.
really. It's kind of just a waste of everybody's time.
It's bizarre, but I love it. And I mean, I know you guys actually have spent a lot of time. You were talking about this on our panel earlier. But you spent a lot of time actually building this whole big area of the game that's going to actually be pretty tricky to find, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, the zoo level. Yeah, I mean, it's a big deal. It's like, and we've talked to a lot of devs, not specifically about the zoo level because it's at the time it was top secret, but just the blanket question, would you spend an exorbitant amount of time and resources on creating something that is so absolutely difficult to access within the game?
They said no.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, no, that's stupid. And then
But that's where innovation comes from.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
But that's what made us want to do it, because we were like, well, if no one else is doing it, then we'll be the people that do it. And what we're hoping is that that there's, it's like the race to.
It's like chess. You got to make all the right moves, and then you get to the secret zoo level.
Just like chess, absolutely.
Check.
Yeah, and the zoo level is there's
no pun there.
crazy stuff that we put resources and time we put into the zoo level. The clown is there, and the clown might be the most sophisticated,
He's probably the most advanced character in the game in terms of artificial intelligence.
Yes.
Like the clown who you see in the trailer briefly. Well, actually, to bring it back here, see, if it zooms out a bit further, you can see on the door it says secret level, and this player's trying to get in here.
Yeah, this is a secret level, but it's
there.
not. This is not.
Oh, there we go.
This is not the. Well, we're not going to say what this is, but this is access to a secret level.
One of the three secret levels.
Yeah, there's three secret levels. Yeah, this game is significantly bloated compared to the original. If you played the original,
you would have thought it's lean, mean, gets what it needs to say, says it, and then gets out. And we felt like
nope, not
that
this
we
time,
want to add more fluff to that.
More fluff, more replayability, more forks in the road. Okay, I got to go back in and play it again because I didn't hear what that character was rambling about for 25 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of stuff was very important to us, yeah.
Now, William, we know that you and Crows are sort of an established brand in game development, Stanley Parable work and everything else you've worked on. But Justin, I mean, Squanch Games, new to the scene, the newcomer.
Just the new kid on the block.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, why
just a
VR?
little bright
Why
faced
games?
new
I mean,
kid.
you have a hit show. You have one of the biggest shows out there. So you're just like, I'm just going to run a game studio.
doing,
Why not? I'll just fire that up in my spare time.
What have I done?
What's going on?
What have I done to myself?
Yeah.
I'm busy. No, but I don't know, man. There's something about VR that I still am obsessed. I'm obsessed. VR. But even I don't know, it's funny because that's led way to just being kind of interested in game development in general, which I've been a huge gamer my whole life. Incredibly, I mean, I would spend 12 hours. Did I say this in the other thing? I don't know. I've been talking all day. But anyways, I'd spend like 12 hours playing a game.
Dangerously long periods of time playing games.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my whole life. And then VR came, and it was just like ideas just started pouring out of me. I filled all these sketchbooks. This was that year. This was the year when the Vive it was the GDC 2015, I think.
It was when we met, right?
That was the year we met, and we did the Game Jam in 2016 though.
Yes, in
yeah,
March.
so it's March. Yeah. So the next GDC. But in any case, that whole year leading up to that, when you and I got together, I was entrenched in VR. I was like doing full game design for all these games, and I'm not a game designer. I'm just like thinking about this new medium and what I have access to, what I know is coming out hardware-wise, how they work. I got hardware early from certain companies and was able to just keep the water wheel going. And I don't know, it was like insane. I haven't been that inspired with content and just creativity, I don't know, since I guess maybe Rick and Morty, like early Rick and Morty days. But yeah, it was insane. And I still have all these like, I have stacks of sketchbooks filled with all this crap. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. You know, some of it's antiquated. It's like, oh well, now the technology's gotten better, or we've solved some of these problems. You know, locomotion or whatever it might be. That I was, you know, because it was not just story characters and stuff, but it was also systems and mechanics and
how do you move in VR?
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge question, and we've been actually checking out a lot of PlayStation VR games here on the stage, all day long, and every game kind of has its own, you know, style.
Sure.
You know, straight up just full motion, teleporting, kind of hybrid models, using DualShock, using PlayStation moves. I mean, it's all over the place, and that's one of the things I love about VR is that it feels like the Wild West.
Yeah.
It reminds me of, in some ways, of PC gaming way back in the day when it was really new and exciting, and everyone, it was just off the wall, right?
There's no established conventions
yet. I like that.
Like, we're seeing, like, just in 20 years, like we'll have maybe figured out the perfect like locomotion system. And,
but now 20, 30, I'd go 40 maybe.
Maybe 50.
50
actually,
years.
If we're being
we'll all be dead. Actually, when this
and they'll nail it.
We'll be dead when we're all in our late 90s, early hundreds.
And they'll put the headset on our face,
and we'll go, finally,
they finally got it perfect.
I mean, they say humans are living longer and longer, so I mean,
so science. I mean, why are we spending our time making VR? We should be pushing the life expectancy. We should be working on that.
So we can get the better.
We're not the right people for that, though. We would mess it up. We would actually decrease.
We'd fuck it up.
We were on that job.
We shouldn't be doctors.
Yeah, we're not the people for that. But yeah, you know, for VR, we're the right people.
I agree. I can't wait to play Accounting Plus. And very quick, we got to go here in just a minute.
Yeah.
December 19th.
Yeah, December 19th. That's what you're going to ask. December 19th. And if they pre-order right now, 15% off.
15%.
That was what you're going to ask?
It's a bargain. It's a bargain.
It is, really. It's so cheap. It's like, what? I spent like $60 on a game the other day. I was like, what am I doing? This game's only, now, now it's $10. That's like, I can't eat lunch for $10 anymore.
It makes sense.
And I shop at the cheapest lunch.
It would be dumb not to buy it, is what I would think.
Where the lunch is cheapest. What's the company that's their slogan? Where the lunch is cheapest.
Cheap lunches.
If that's not your slogan, if you're a company, and I think I might have actually just made that up.
We could start selling slogans.
Reach out to me and you can have that slogan. I just had my people trademark it though, so you're gonna have to buy it off of me. Where your lunch is cheapest. Sorry,
gentlemen, so much fun. Always love talking with you guys. A ton of fun.
Yes.
So that's Accounting Plus. That's coming to PlayStation VR next week. Stay tuned. We got a lot of great stuff coming up.
We did it.
The king is dead. The north wind howls across the wastes, and with it comes dark tidings. The king is dead.
Fuck you! What are you doing here in my place? What are you doing in my place? Get the fuck out of here! You get the fuck out of here! What are you doing in my place? This is my tree world! Well, who are you? How did you get here? This is my crazy tree. Get out of here!
Is this accounting? On PlayStation VR?
Yes.
We need Satan to get here soon!
Bring in the death thing!
Thank you for cleaning up my mess. I am so happy.
Oh, you didn't even know my name.
Whoa, what the fuck?
You gotta eat that shit. You said it, child. Come on, man. We're a gang. Yeah.
Time to die!
Yeah.
You gotta keep my bomb safe!
Hey, don't forget about me.
PlayStation